Hi, welcome back. My name is Binahtiyah. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time, I welcome you. If it's not, welcome back. Okay, so today's video is just a brief video about what it is that I do. I get asked a lot about what I do. What do you do, you know? And the minute I start saying, I am an energy healer, all of a sudden people's eyes start to glaze over. You know, or they're like, what is that? And then when I try to explain it some more, you know, it's like, you know, depending on the person, I get one or two reactions. One is they start to talk about how they're going to try and save me. The other is that they just tune me out completely and they're like, okay, I'm not into any of that stuff, so you know what, I ain't gonna talk to you no more. And you know what, I can understand, because once upon a time I was like that. I was religious minded, well, maybe not religious minded, but more like I was brought up in a way where anything magic or supernatural or esoteric is considered a no-no, you know? So I can understand why, because you know, some of those thoughts, I was also programmed with them. And in all honesty, I'm sure that there's still some of that stuff inside there where I wouldn't do certain things. But you know what? Slowly but surely, I am going through each piece by piece to unravel my strings, or my jumbled up strings. So, but because we've been programmed by our religion, and I don't know which one it is, it could be any religion. You pick a religion and I'm sure it has something to say about, you know, having energy work done or having supernatural powers, etc., etc. Truth of the matter is we're all a part of the living energy, the living being, the thing that created all of this. Okay, we are a very fraction of the whole thing, and therefore we have access to all of it. Imagine that. I am a manifestation of the whole thing, and therefore I have the right to all of it. All right, so I consider myself an energy healer, and that means I use several different modalities. I am certified to be a Reiki teacher. I can teach you how to do it if you want to learn how to do it yourself. I can use the energy to help you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I can also teach you how to use that same modality to do those things for all those 4 different aspects of you. So I can do that. Because right now, you know, a lot of people don't really take it seriously, and it is a powerful, powerful modality. So that's one of the modalities that I use. The second one that I use is emotion code. Again, I cannot teach you how to do emotion code. However, I can point you to a place if you want to learn how to do it yourself. If you want help and you don't want to go through the studying and all of that, I can help you to unravel your emotions. Maybe unravel is not the right word. How about interrupt the loop that goes in your head, like whatever it is, whatever you say to yourself, whatever emotional state that you're repeating over and over again, I can help you to interrupt that loop, or that gift, as people like to say. So emotion code deals obviously with emotions, and my understanding is that, you know, our emotions really stem from 2 emotions: love and fear. Love and fear. So, you know, everything else that you feel, anger, frustrated, stress, you know, joy, in love, all of that is stemming from those two main emotions. And what I help you to do is to tap into yourself again, figure out what is taking place internally and how you can let go of that emotion. Because what happens is when we feel something really traumatically or when we feel it really deeply, we tend to hold on to it. And when we hold on to it and not let it go, that energy has to work its way. It has to go somewhere in our body. And that's why a lot of people have aches and pains in different places in their body, and they don't understand why they have that or how it started. And a lot of it is stemming from emotional traumas, emotional injuries that they've had, and it's lodged in their bodies somewhere. The other energy healing modality that I do, I have quite a few of them, but I'm just going to talk about the Reiki, the emotion code, and the meridian tapping. Okay, the meridian tapping is another way, it's another form of energy healing where you interrupt whatever thoughts you're having, especially negative thoughts about anything. And we help you to, interrupt it and rewrite it. And it's really hard to explain energy to someone who has no idea what it is, who may not even be interested in anything like that, or it's just kind of, they're not really there. So what is it that I do in a nutshell? So let me see if I can explain it really simply. So basically it goes like this. You have a jumbled up bunch of yarn strings, and all of that jumbled up stuff is your stuff. The issues that you're struggling with, your emotional state, your traumas, your whatever it is that is causing you to not be happy in the life that you're having, right? So you only have the string, and this is all you got to work with. And so I am here to help you to unravel it and straighten it out so that you can use it. I hope that's simple enough. I mean, that's the closest analogy that I can come to in terms of energy healing. If I come up with a different one, I will be sure to make another video about that, okay? All right, so that's basically in a nutshell what I do. I help you to unravel your strings so that you can use them again and make them work better for you. Okay? I know that sounds a little, too simple, but that's really it. But if you work with me, I will be able to help you figure out your stuff so that you can use it, because this is your bowl of yarns. Okay? So, I mean, that's the simplest way that I can think of to explain this to you. And I use Reiki, emotion code, meridian tapping, biomagnetic therapy. There's a whole host of different things that I use. You can just check out my website, www.quantumupgrade.com, and have a look and see, all the different modalities that we provide. Any one of those modalities can help in any way that you need it to help. You just have to choose the one that you're most comfortable with. You should be using this and learning how to do it so that you can maintain the standard of living that you are accustomed to. It's like somebody having a lot of money and they're used to a certain kind of way and they're used to a certain kind of quality of life. Having an energy practice is kind of like that, to maintain the standard of living that you are accustomed to. So if you are used to a high standard where everything is perfectly flowing, you're healthy, you're wealthy, you're happy, things are generally going well for you, then it's to your advantage that you add energy healing into the mix. So with that said, my name is Binahtiyah. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope that this is of help. Take care.